25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed writing this diary, I'm tired. After this day, I'm exhausted. Today was Christmas. I still feel like I should be. I feel like it's not even Christmas. Suddenly, a German came out of his trench, and in a blink of an eye, he had a bomb. My comrade Tommy wanted to go, but I wasn't sure. But I went anyway. It was great fun, but it's back to reality tomorrow. Done.
25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here writing this diary, I feel so exhausted and miserable. I knew it was just a usual day, but the fact is that it wasn't. Today was Christmas Day, and we had to fight. I feel really miserable. Why? Because people can die on Christmas, which makes you double as sad as on a usual day. I'm so depressed. I would give about anything to be at home celebrating. But let's look on the bright side. I was doing the right thing. Anyway, I just lay there in my trench when out of nowhere a German came out planting a Christmas tree in the middle of no man's land. It was shocking. I thought it was just a trick, but was it, or was he being serious? Before I knew it, the German was playing with a ball and making good moves. To be honest, it was incredible. Tommy was too desperate to play, but I wasn't sure. He could get killed. Next, all the lads started to play. I thought it wouldn't do any harm playing. I was right, and I was right. I was so happy that today nobody could die, but most importantly, I felt like I was at home. Anyway, I got to go.
25th December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie in my bed, my biggest dream comes through my mind. To have Christmas dinner with my precious family. Anyway, I feel exhausted and miserable in my trench, but today was Christmas. Today was another day in the horrible trenches, but suddenly in the misty wind I saw a German was waving his hands and planting a tree in the middle of the battlefield. Was that it? I had so many mistakes. 25th December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie in my bed, my biggest dream comes through my mind. To have a Christmas dinner with my precious family. Anyway, I feel exhausted and miserable in my trench, but today was Christmas. Today was another day in the horrible trenches, but suddenly in the misty wind I saw a German who was waving his hands and planting a tree in the middle of the battlefield. Was that a trick?
Dear Diary, today was one of the most fun days in the trenches. As I lie in my bed, we saw a German walking in the middle of no man's land. We all got very sceptic about him, but he had nothing in his hand. At first I was confused. I thought it was a trick, but my comrade Tommy was begging me to go play, so he went and many others joined him. I still didn't trust him, but my comrade Tommy pulled me into no man's land and I started to play football. After that, we gave each other gifts.
25th of December 1914. Dear Diver, as I lie here in my bed thinking about how the day has been, I feel anxious and afraid of what will happen tomorrow. Today was different. It started like any other day, but it was Christmas. I wish that I was at home celebrating Christmas with my family. Before anyone could speak, the German got a football and started doing some tricks. Everyone was in shock. All of a sudden, mostly everyone was on the battlefield playing with the Germans. By this time, I felt relieved and uplifted. It was almost like we were no longer in the war. Today had been the best day in the trenches. Tomorrow is going back to bug biting on my toes. But I guess I'm doing the best thing for my country. I just wish I can make it home safe.
25th December 1914. Dear Diary, as I'm lying here in my bed, writing this right now, I feel scared, horrified and anxious. It could go on. Today was the worst day of my life. It started like this. Me waking up hearing the bombs, hearing the guns. Yes, it was Christmas, a horrible one. I just went to my family and friends.
I hate trenches. What I give to eat a hot, steamy Christmas dinner. Moving on, today was stranger than strange. A strange German came out shouting,
Football. He planted a mini Christmas tree in the middle of no man's land. Everyone started to play it. It was actually the best day of my life. Our life.
December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed, I feel tired and exhausted. I just want to go home, but instead I'm here in an old muddy trench. I'm terrified because it's Christmas tomorrow, and not being with my family is scary to think about. Really all I can do is hope I make it out of this dreadful war alive. It's cold.
December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed, writing this diary, I feel sore and exhausted. Swear it's Christmas, and you would be expecting me to be really happy, but I'm not. I'm in the middle of war. Anyway, all I'm hoping for is I don't die during the nights. Today is Christmas, and what I would give to be at home and have a Christmas dinner. Now I wish I lied about my age. As I'm getting ready to shoot my rifle, I see a German. He planted a tree in the middle of no man's land. Then before I knew it, he had a football. Me and all the lads were playing it as well. It was almost like I was at home.
25th December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed writing this diary, I feel exhausted and afraid. Today was different to any other day. It was Christmas, but it was actually started like a normal day. I feel lonely and miserable. I really wish that I was at home with Christmas dinner. And suddenly a German planted a tree. Before we knew it, he had a ball. He played football. Tommy told me to play. It was fun. I scored 7 with my friends, all scoring 6, but Tommy scored 8. I hope it is like this tomorrow, but it will not. Okay, Dara, I'm going now. Hope you have a good day. I didn't know what to say.
25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie in my bed writing this diary, all I could think about was the big day with my family. I was more exhausted, guilty, cold and hungry than ever. Oh, what I'd do for a Christmas dinner. I looked up and saw a German just planting a tree. Was it a trick? Before I could blink, he had a football. As I looked at Tommy, confused, he was already jumping over the barbed wire, and we started to play football. I really felt like a 5 again. I hope this is like every year. If it's not, I hope I make out of this war alive. If not, best of luck. Anyway, I have to go. Yours sincerely, Harry Steele.
25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed writing this diary, I feel exhausted and afraid. Today was the strangest day of my life. Although it was Christmas, I am still in the trenches and fighting. I can feel things on my shoes crawling all over my feet. Another day at war, coldest and hungry, and most of all, miserable. All I want is to be at home for Christmas, but I suppose I am doing a good thing by fighting for my country. But then, out of nowhere, a German came out of his trenches without a gun and planted a Christmas tree in the middle of no man's land. Me and Tommy were thinking, was it a trick?
25th December. As I lie here in my bed writing this diary, I feel exhausted and terrified. If I don't die during this night, I would finish this diary. I wish I would be at home with my family celebrating. I was freezing like ice. Then Tommy woke me up. Then a German came up and wanted us to play football. At first I thought it was a trick. Tommy was desperate to go and play, so I got up and played it. It was awesome. I was really happy. For the first time in the war, it was weird. What an emotional day, but I'm scared that tomorrow will be like usual. Anyway, Diary, I must go. Miss Abel.
25th December 1914.
Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed writing this diary, I feel exhausted and afraid. Today was different to any other day during this dreadful war. It started like any other day. However, today was Christmas Day. Well, it's another day in the cold, muddy trenches. As I look over the trench, a German soldier just came out of his trench and planted a Christmas tree in the middle of no man's land. Was it a trick? Before we knew it, the German had a football. I was suspicious. Told me no one wanted to play. I was horrified if Tommy died. But then he had a goal for football, and then everyone came out of their trench and started to play football. I had to think to play, but I went and played with everyone else. If anything went wrong, we would run to our trench and get ready. I felt like I'm having fun with my family, and I feel that I'm back with my family.
25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my trench writing this diary, I am feeling tired out. Another day, tired, hungry and thirsty, although I suppose we are fighting for good. But all of a sudden a German came out and had a ball. My comrade Zach really wanted to play with the rest. I wasn't too sure, but then Zach begged me, so I had to. But at that moment I felt relieved that we were having fun for once. This was the best day ever.
25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed writing this diary, I feel exhausted and defeated. All I want is to be with my loving family. This day was completely awful, but it was also Christmas Day. But this day was just different to any other day.
25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed, I think about tomorrow. I feel sick and weak. I just wish that I could be home, especially because it's Christmas. I'm still worrying about tomorrow. I can just imagine all the blood on the ground. It is the most terrible day that I have dreaded. Another day in the cold, icy trenches. I just want to go home to my family and eat a roast dinner and celebrate. The only reason what happened is because a German came and planted a Christmas tree in no man's land. I was thinking he was trying to celebrate. Was it a trick? And all of a sudden the German started kicking a football. I was tempted to go and play, but I wasn't sure. Then some of my team walked over and started playing, so I was like, why not? It was an amazing day. I loved it. It was probably the best day in war, but tomorrow is back to reality. 25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed writing this diary, I feel exhausted and afraid. Today was stranger than any other day. It was Christmas Day, and all I wanted to do is go home and be with my family for Christmas. But instead I'm in the trench waiting for a German to attack. Another day in the horrible trench. Another miserable day without my family. I wonder what they're doing right now. But I suppose I have to fight for my country. Suddenly, a German stepped out of his trench and some reason started playing football. Was they tricking? Maybe they wanted to play a game of football. We all just stood there in shock. Mostly me.
25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed writing this diary, I feel miserable, exhausted and afraid. I feel like I was hopeless and nothing to do, just sat in bed. I was so lonely, but you're not supposed to be sad because it's Christmas. I feel different. I just want to stay in my cosy bed. The end. The 25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my so-called cold bed, I am tired and worried about tomorrow. Little bugs are probably living on my feet. Today was like any other day, but it wasn't. It was Christmas. What I would do for a Christmas dinner right now is unbelievable. At least I'm eating food. Well, I think it's food. Anyway, today was so strange. A German hopped out of his trench, got past a football, and he did tricks. When I looked up, he was asking for England to get out of their trench and have a match. It was so strange, but we got out anyway. 1 minute it was a normal day in the trenches,
and soon turned into a fun football game. I hope tomorrow will be as good as today was. Anyway, good night, Diary.
December 1914. Dear Diary, today was one of the weirdest days ever. So we were in the trenches as usual, but it was Christmas. All of a sudden a German came out and said, "Come on, let's play football." I thought it was a trick at first, but my comrade Tommy persuaded me, so I had no choice. I felt the way I did when I play with my son. I missed him. I will eventually die in this war, but I hope I don't. I want every day to be like this one. It was so fun.
December 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed, writing this diary, I feel exhausted and afraid. I'm so tired of this war with the Germans. Another day in the trenches. Another day, cold, hungry, and missing home. What I'd give to be back at home with Christmas dinner right now. Suddenly, a German planted a tree. He had a ball, and Tommy was shocked and desperate to play with the German. Suddenly, all my friends came out of the trenches and played with the Germans. I felt happy and relieved. Then, sunset went to sleep, because tomorrow is a day of war. See you tomorrow, Private Charles Arrow.
January 1914. Dear Diary, as I lie in my bed writing this diary, I am feeling exhausted and horrified. It's a different day to a lot of us. It was Christmas as I lie and exhausted while I write this diary. It is quiet outside and lonely in the snowy weather. The war was going on. Another day in the trenches, still without food. We are all starving. I wish I had some food right now. I miss home, our family. Meanwhile, a German soldier planted a Christmas tree, and I was confused why he done it. Then an English soldier came up from the trench. Was it a trick? Then a ball came from nowhere and we played football.
25th of December 1914. Dear Diary, today in the trench was a long and miserable day. It was Christmas Day and everybody acted like it was a normal day. It started like a normal day until a German came out of his trench and started planting a Christmas tree. I got out my gun, but then I realised he didn't have a gun. All of a sudden he was playing football, but then people in my trench started to get out and play. So after being asked, I eventually got out to play. It was a blast. I wish every day was like this.
Dear Diary, as I lie here in my bed writing this diary, today when I woke up I felt that it was a normal day, instead it was Christmas. I was thinking I had to fight my boots off. It was a special day, another day in the trenches. I was feeling cold and miserable. I heard a man. I looked over my trench. He was very tall. He started planting a tree in the middle of no man's land. I couldn't stop thinking about my family. They would have been having fun when the Germans started planting the tree. He started kicking a football around. Was it a trick?